I'm in such a beautiful home. I do not want anybody to go through. That is the dangerous part. You keep to the potential and holding on to the hope that this guy will one day change into the version that I hope that he will become. And that is so dangerous because it keeps you in that loop that you cannot get out. Whenever he do something that you know deep down that you cannot forget, you cannot forgive, and you still push that aside and just tell yourself like, oh, it is just a one-time mistake. He gonna change. He gonna become better. He knows his mistake. I was so heartbroken so many times for the past 10 years. In the beginning, maybe 2-3 years when we first entered this relationship and I'm having any experience. If you still keep watching to this point and you wanna know my point you are in, it might not right for you. I'm sorry to say that. It might not right, but you need to trust your gut and trust your intuition. The one that's telling you that you need to stop this. Stop, live your life and move on. Hey guys, I am in Phoenix, Arizona. It is sunny. Obviously, it will be so hot outside. Come on, it's Arizona. It's freaking hot. But I'm indoor and I have the AC working. I'm feeling great. I wanted to get very personal today to share with you my 10 red flags that I have recognized from the journey of trying to heal myself from this toxic relationship that I was in for the past 10 years. I hope that this video will other girls out there who are just like me trying to navigate through relationship. I'm trying to save you some time. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I feel like I'm make this video and share the journey I was going through as I'm doing inner work and trying to heal myself from this relationship. I have the guts of, hey, I've learned this going through the hard things and admitting I was in a failed relationship and admitting to myself that I'm not perfect and nobody is perfect. Here's what I've learned through this relationship, through healing myself from being broken. I hope that this helped at least one person out there. And if you are in a happy marriage or happy relationship, I'm so happy for you, and I think you can click out this video because this is for you. It is only for the girl who have down and feeling like they need some sort of direction to help them, to guide them through. This is me speaking of my own experience, and I feel like I have given enough of caring, enough of forgiveness, enough of all of this. I feel truly resentful. I feel when I left the relationship, when I broke up, I feel so much resentment toward myself. I have not taken care of that inner child inside me when I was in that relationship, and I feel like that inner child was screaming at me, was crying at me, was doing everything to tell me that, hey, it is not safe for you, it is not right for you, and you don't deserve this, but why you put yourself into this situation? So that's what I left off, and I feel like it's hard to balance out that part. But when it comes to feeling like you have built up so much by trying to caring for other people, trying to make sure that they're always happy and not speaking up your truth, you have letting that version of yourself go, and you kind of kill your inner child in a way. And that's why you're left feeling lonely, you're left feeling empty, you left feeling the part of you cannot live independently without that person. You develop this anxious attachment to this person. You needed his care, his love, his presence to feel safe. And even though his presence was there, you are never feeling safe. You're always feeling like chasing. This cycle of a rat running in this hole was not stopped. Whatever you're trying to do, doing this, doing that, you just feel so deep resentment. And I just hope and wish that nobody has to go through that. In the beginning, when I first entered into the relationship, I didn't know what it is like until you go through the relationship, then you reckon what it truly is for you and what do you need of it. Oh my god, I see two beautiful birds like just flying in the window. So nice. Okay, so number one, that he feed you enough and then he let you hang in there. What I mean by this is that, let's say he call you and then you guys just have a regular normal conversations. So that means he feeds you, he act like he care about you, or he send you a text message or whatever that mean, and then you feel like, oh, I'm being heard, I'm being cared for, and I'm loved. Then for the next 6 hours or for the next 8 hours, maybe even 2-3 days, he stopped texting, he stopped asking you what are you doing, or he just completely go off without a single word. So that is an example of he feed you and then he let you hanging there. And with the type of this kind of personality, you just need to pay attention to his action. Will say everything. Pay attention to that, because that is how you recognize that this guy is trying to get my attention, get my emotional stirring up, and then just leave me hanging. Number 2 is that you always feel like you are a second option. What I mean by this is that you as a woman always have a gut feeling, and I've always had this internal feeling in my gut that I am a second option. What I mean by that is that he will put everybody else in his life above you, whether it's his parent, whether it's his niece, his nephew, his brother, his sister, whoever the heck it is, even his friends. You will feel an internal pull of, I'm not the best, I'm always his second option, I'm always here waiting for him, I'm always here wondering what he's doing. That's that red flag that you need to pay attention to how you feel. That is the thing that your gut is telling you, hey girl, he's not the one for you. Number 3 is you feeling scared of speaking up, and you just push everything down until you cannot hold it anymore, and then you explode it. And I did this. I feel so guilty of not being able to speak up my truth, speak up what I feel and how I feel about it. I'm feeling so guilty, and when I have become so mad I couldn't hold it anymore, then I explode like a volcano explode. Next is you always need to feel the need to do his stuff for him, whether it's his tax return, or whether his assignment, or whether it's a form that he needs to fill out, or whether his bank that you need to call for him. You always feel like you need to act like his mother, you need to act like caregiver, you need to act like he's your child, and that is so wrong. Next, he will never apologize. Doesn't matter small thing or big thing or whatever. His ego is so huge, so big. He's always feel like he's always the right person. His masculine is less than if he's apologized to you. A masculine man who know his worth so deep down, who has done his inner work, will not be scared to apologize to you, will not be scared to nourish you, will not be scared to be close to you, will not be scared to get to know you on a deeper level, and will always open to listen to you, will always not scared to let you above him. He knows that because he loves you so much, that doesn't matter, that will not scare off his masculine energy. He want to protect you, he want to love you, and he want you to feel his protection, his love. That's why he give up his ego to acknowledge your worth, acknowledge your feeling, acknowledge that he can take a step down and he can let you step up. Next is never talk about the future together. And this is huge. When a man does not have a thought of thinking when you are with you about building a future together, that is huge. He does not see you as a partner forever. He just wanted to keep you in the loop in case he cannot find his partner. This is not really a man, this is a boy trying to exploring, figuring out his stuff, doesn't know where the heck he's wanted to take his life is. He has a man version, like an outside of a man, but his mind is like a chaotic boy who doesn't know what he truly wants for life. Next, I love this one because I do feel this one. You will feel so much drained after you spend your energy with him. After spending time together, you will feel so drained. I actually feel this in my core. Came to spend time with him, I was so good in myself, I was so confident, I have so much energy to give, and then he will just take and take and take, and then at the end of the day when I go home, I will feel so drained, I will feel so exhausted, because in a relationship they always have to give and take. If a person who always giving and the other person who always taking and never give it back, It just make you as a femininity woman, like energy has been drained. You have given him so much, giving him everything, and really all you have is nothing left to give. And so you're feeling so drained because he never nourished your soul. He never was there for you. He never make you feel loved, cherished, protected, feel like you are a woman in the relationship. You always act like you are a man. You always act like you are his caregiver or his protector. Like you always left the relationship feeling so drained. Next, he not financially support you. So what I mean by this is that when you are not married, it's okay for not financially support you. Dating situation, that's okay. But in my case, everybody should watch out for the financial aspect, in which if a man always trying to tell you how much he spent on you, oh, I pay for that dinner, or I pay for that ticket, or whatever that might be, he always make you feel guilty after you guys spending time together and you're not contributing or paying. That is not a man, in my opinion. A man should always have the heart of giving and have the heart of protecting for his woman, and have a heart of making his woman feel like she's safe, she is protected, she cherished, and no matter how much money I spend on her, it is all worth it. If a man make you feel like he spent too much money on you, really just a boy. He's not a man. This next one may be experience as well, and maybe it doesn't apply to you, but this was applying to this relationship, which is he always talking about his religion. Talking about his religion, trying to convert you to his religion, doesn't really ask what do you believe about this, or trying to understand your point of view. Religion to me is very personal, and I'm very open. I respect all sort of religion in the world, and I don't associate myself with any religion just because I haven't feel the calling to. But if he act like he's a big person for the religion, but his act and his talk and his personality does not really respect that religion, then this doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So then I feel hurt when he keep trying to convince me to be his religion, or trying to act like his religion is like the best religion in the world, which every single person will come and say this, yeah, of course my religion is the best. Of course, in a relationship point of view, I feel like you should respect the other party as well, not just you are the right person, your religion is the right correct one, their religion is not the correct one. It's all about compromise and come in the middle, always trying to listen and trying to understand other partner viewpoint, which I've always trying to understand his religion view, and I've always open heart to let him share with me that part of him. But I really did not get the same treatment that I have shown him. I've always never feel like I'm being hurt deep down inside. If you are not on the same page in religion aspect, that's a huge thing. It will play a factor in your relationship. If you are not honest with each other, or you are scared to bring this up, that's gonna create a big hole in the relationship. You will not fully understand each other, and you will build resentment toward each other later on when you have some sort of argument, when you have some sort of disagreement. It always will come up in the future. Next, they never introduce to their inner cycle, whether it is their family, whether it is their friends. They will never introduce, and they will be posting about them online. They'll be scared of you trying to tell anybody about the relationship. And I'm telling you, I was telling myself, oh, maybe because we are new and we some sort of don't know what we are doing, we are just new, we are fresh out, blah blah blah, and so that's why we don't want to make this some sort of official online. That's what I was trying to tell myself in the first 2 years of the relationship. When you let things slide, like that was already a red flag, feeling icky about it. And when you cannot even share that you guys have in some sort of relationship, that is opened up to the opportunity of him feeling like he's single and he can go out without feeling guilt. Next is always take his parents' side more than your side. Doesn't matter what If his mom say this, he will say agree with that, or his dad say this, he will agree with that. He doesn't have his own opinion. He doesn't know what to prioritize. He always think that his parent top prioritize. I get it, you are trying to be a good son, a good person to your parent, you are a good child, like that proof of something. But then he doesn't have a sense of who is your real partner. The person you choose to partnership with should always value you, should always know your worth, because what he does feed off of his parents. And when he does this, you feel less worthy. You feel like you are not worthy to be with him, because why the person that loved me and telling me that he loved me choose his parent more than me? It's not like a pick or choose, but now that I've been through enough of it, I was like, that's a no. If any person that I'm with in the future act like I'm less than his parent, they protect their parent more than me, and doesn't matter who wrong or who, they always side with their parent, that is not my person. That is not gonna be my husband, because you will always feel less than. You will always feel like you are the second option, and you will always question your worth because you let him do that. And that's just leading to my sis questioning your worth. You will always questioning your worth all day long, because he take his parents' side, he take his brother's side, he take his friend's side. He let you waiting like an option until whenever he fall down, then you pick him up. It's not gonna make sense. You are a perfect version. God made you the way that he made you. Don't let anybody else make you feel less than or not enough, like the way that I did. Let it got through me, and I have to learn that in a hard way. So I hope that you don't let anybody do that for you. You have your own identity, you have your own everything. And when you become so attached to a person, to a potential outcome, to a partner who cannot fulfill that part, who cannot, no matter what he does, it will never be enough, then that sucks. That's truly sucks. Okay, so I think I'm rambling off from my head, but when I was journaling or telling you those thoughts, I just have an ache in myself. I just feel an ache of myself, feeling like, oh, that was me. I hope that this helped at least one person out there. See you in the next one. Bye guys.